Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Captain of Industry. Let's keep things moving. We are doing okay, but we need to get scrambling on this iron mine or this iron deposit and get things moving. I'm going to pause just as we do this. I've had problems with mining in the past, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm going to select the mining designation and we want to get after this iron. Now, I think as long as we start on the surface here, like that. I think. Not positive. I think that is good. Now, I'm colorblind a bit. I can't tell if those are... Okay, must be managed by a mining. So, okay, I think we're getting a red line there. Let's go ahead and put down a mining tower and see if that goes away. Whoops. Guess it didn't even let me keep that. Let's see. Yeah, I kept the mining designation. Let's find where our mining tower is. Mine control tower. Not to be confused with mind control. All right, there is an arrow here. I'm not sure, an arrow in the middle, why that orientation matters. I don't really see a port. Guess we'll point at the mine. Boom. And then they talked about setting up a mining designation. So there it is by default. I just clicked on the mine control tower and we can see the designation. It's covering the area that we're currently planning to mine. But I think I'm going to leave it just as is. Let's zoom in a bit and see. Do we get any warning messages? I don't think we're getting any red lines. I think though, okay, cannot start mining here yet. All the edges are too deep below the terrain. All right, let's grab mining designation and bring it. See if I start here and drag back. Is it going to be happy with this? See, I'll right click, get out of that, come back. Okay, now I'm not, okay, cannot start mining here. All the edges are too deep below the terrain. But I'm not getting that message here, so I guess it can start digging down. Now, this is one thing I made the mistake on last time I played, was not going after the surface deposit. So I'm going to start over. Let's remove the existing designation. I guess, what do? Do I select all this stuff? Move. Oh, right click to remove. Right click. Boy, that's right click and drag. Maybe that's the way to do it. Let's clear this. Let's start with surface mining. I think that is the way to go. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't matter on the orientation. Let's try this and see what we get. We can get the surface ore up before we go digging deep. Put on the overlay. There's no ore underneath this section, so there's no use digging here. But I don't think it hurts to have it on the mining designation because we've got things set up to be level. Now let's mouse over these guys and see if it's complaining at all. I don't see any pop-ups telling me there's problems. So hopefully, whoop, this one says cannot start mining. All the edges are too deep below the terrain. But these edge ones you can get at. I think we're okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares that are good, that have some ability to mine. Matter of fact, this one too looks like. That should be good for the mining designation. I'll right click to get off of that. All right, that's still there. Now we're going to need to get an excavator out here. So let's just see. I'm a little worried about that. Where can we do that? Vehicles. Oh, vehicles and mining. Okay, so we've got it unlocked. Let's build the vehicle depot. Again, we're still paused. Let's find out where that is. Transport, storage, buildings. There it is. Vehicles depot. We're going to need this guy in order to even build our first excavator and some additional pickup trucks. This guy is going to take what? It's just going to take Takes construction materials. I'm not sure what the buildings take, or the vehicles take. I think they take rubber and maybe iron plates or something. We'll see. Probably copper too. Where's a good place for this guy? Vehicle depot. We can probably put this off to the side. Let's put it... I mean, we're going to have to transport materials, but we don't really use this thing too much. Trying to find a spot that's kind of out of the way. Kind of like low value land. We're probably going to expand our settlement down here, so I don't want to put it there. Yes, there's a little dead space here. Let's do it. Let's do it right here. Boom. And then let's unpause. We've got maintenance being researched now. They're complaining about electricity. Now, I'm not sure who needs it besides our beacon. Who else needs electricity? Don't see. I'm looking for little warning icons above the buildings. Yeah, I don't see it. How are these guys doing? They're slowly accumulating water. Our farms should be pretty good. We should see the food climb. May want to get a fourth farm going too. In fact, we could do that. We're just a little short on construction materials. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that we can get by on 3 farms. I'm not going to bring any more refugees in until we're doing a little better on food. So there goes some water trucks. That's going to our facility here. Let's see how this is doing. Oh, the water facility needs electricity. Shoot. All right, let's turn on the generator for that. That's going to get us some unity for fuel. Let's do it. We'll unpause the generator. That may chew up our last workers. Yeah, we're 1 worker short. Hopefully one will pop in here. We'll get something. Yeah, the generator's not even spinning. 1 worker short. Maybe we need to fire up that beacon. Shut down something else. This has got 6 workers. Boy, I hate to bring in more colonists for right now, but we can. We're short workers. Let's do this. We're going to shut down the water facility. It needs electricity. That's going to free up workers. That should get this thing going. The generator's going. And let's turn on the beacon. We'll get 1 batch. How about 1 batch of refugees? That's expecting 16 refugees in less than 3 months. Food, we're at 64 months. Just a little shy on building materials, so I'm kind of nervous about that. This guy is missing wood. Let's take the boost off of him. We'll just accumulate some unity, because we're just wasting unity if he doesn't have the resources. The beacon's going to chew up some unity. We can kind of see that guy. And hey, come to our island. We need workers. There's plenty of potatoes here for everybody. So that's what that's all about. Now we got to wait for things to get built. Mainly these construction parts. We got plenty of iron. We're okay. How's our tower look? Down to 86. Ooh. Ooh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. See what we can do. We see what we can do. Now, the refugees will bring some resources with them. Now we're down to 2 months, and they'll be here. Research is chugging along, working on maintenance. Water is being consumed. All that water we collected is being used. So that should get us food faster than we otherwise would. And we've got our water facility fully stocked up. Just need to get some workers in here now. Less than a month, we'll have more people. We've got power. We can see that at the top of the screen. Diesel is at 210. That's probably pretty good. And I think we've got some on the ship. Ooh, maybe we don't. No, it looks like we don't. Right, what's left? We've got our vehicle depot to be constructed. That's waiting on parts. Nothing's been delivered yet. Our mine control tower. I think that's it for construction projects, right? We're going to need resources to build the excavator. To work the mine. What is that going to take? Does it tell us? Oh, man. 80 iron plates. I hope we have enough. All right. Population increase, new refugees. I'm going to pause it. Let's read what it says. We got 16 new people, 36 copper, 25 rubber, and iron. That's kind of stinky. I was hoping for like 1,000. We got 10, and then we got 34 diesel. Hooray! We've got place for them. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the beacon and hit play. And the reason I'm pausing the beacon again is I'm just kind of concerned about our food supply. I want to be careful about that. I'd rather move a little slower on our construction projects and things and have safety with our food supply than have a bunch of people come too soon and us run out of food. Okay, we're stacking up on water now. That's going to help quite a bit. Let's turn on the water facility now that we've got people to man it and we've got the power on. That should be throwing us some unity. There it is. You can see here on the right side under settlement, we're getting 1 unity per month for the food, another one for the water. That is good. We can use that for boosts and things. Let's pause again. We've got maintenance is done. Let's pick some new research. We wanted to do what? Okay, now we've got the main things done. What do we... Copper smelting, I think. We need this for maintenance parts. Let's get that researched. Boom. We'll hit play and let things run. Looks like our vehicle depot is getting built. Soon we'll have a iron mine functioning. Water, we're filling up our tanks with water. That is all very good. Yep, our farms are doing pretty good on water. They're in the potato growth cycle, so we should see the food bump up here before too long. I'll go ahead and dismiss the research notice there. We can see copper smelting is picked up at the top of the screen, so we're good on that. Just waiting. I would fast forward, but again, until I get real comfortable with the game, I like to go single speed and just kind of take it in. Unity is starting to climb back up again. How are we doing on iron plates? 120. So wood is the issue. Okay, wood's good too. I'm going to go ahead and put the boost back on to our assembly building here and get more construction parts produced quite a bit faster. This vehicle depot looks like it's needs 17 more construction parts there, and then that'll be done. And what's our mine control tower going to take? 20 construction parts. We got a dinky amount of iron from those refugees. Hoping for more. But it looks like if we look at our inventory, we've got 150. The radio control tower that we've been scrapping is just about perfect timing. That's gone. But now we rely on refugees or our own mine. And we've got 154 iron, so that'll get used for construction parts, and hopefully that's more than enough to build what we need. Boy, that guy takes 80 though. Our excavator is going to chew up 80 of them. Oh man, that's a lot. We may need to get more refugees in just for the iron plates. Ooh. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Could be. Maybe we don't want to boost this. we're going to need at least 80 iron plates to stick around, and we're not generating any more iron plates. Iron has been consumed. In fact, I could almost shut this thing off. Just shut off the blast furnace, because there's nothing these guys can do. Oh, how do you have iron ore? Or is that, no, that's just telling me what the recipe is. I see. Oh, we still have stuff here. Let's not pause that. We've got 36 pieces of iron in inventory, so that's still processing plates for us. So we should be good. The vehicle depot is done. Let's get an excavator built. We know we need that. So we just got to do it. I'm going to try not to use Unity for building things. All right, the mine control tower is starting to get construction materials. Once we get the excavator, we can probably assign one of our existing trucks to do some of the hauling. Oh, the other thing we need is the dumping designation. Let's do that while we're waiting. Okay, it's kind of like the mining one. We want to start. Let's see what happens if I start up here. Because we need a ramp to come up to this part of the island. Let's try this. See what happens if I start up top and I drag down. That's not what we want. I'm going to right click that. See if I rotate. I start here. I pull down. Not going to get me what I want. So how about 3? Let's take a look at that. That looks kind of like what we would want. Now we got some red lines. I can kind of detect these, but they are one up from the bottom here. So basically these are going to get filled up with fill dirt. Then the excavators will be able to reach these 3 blocks and start filling and filling and filling. I think that's how it's going to work. And I've said it a couple of times now. I've had problems with this first time I played, so we'll see if that is the correct way or not. How are we doing? All right, our excavator's getting built. Pickup trucks take what? 10 rubber. Maybe we'll build a pickup. Maybe we won't. Not sure what we want to do there. To tell you the truth. Want to conserve resources early on. I may just assign an existing truck. Let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and assign a truck. Now we've got 3 trucks left that are kind of hauling materials around. I think we've got 2 that are dedicated to wood, and we've got this guy here who's going to just totally service the mine here. There's our excavator. Let's get that guy assigned, and I think we'll see things move here now. We're going to get slag out of this guy. Let's see how that's going to work. Is there an output for that? Can't tell. This is a slag output. This thing right here. Could that be piped or something? Not sure. That's a port. Let's go into can I click that? This looks like it's maybe an output of some type, but maybe I blocked it off with my belt. I'm going to go into transports and just see if it highlights it. No, it doesn't look like it. Not sure what this little section of pipe is coming off of our blast furnace. But we are going to get, we're going to actually we need to turn on this recipe. This is iron ore plus coal gets us the slag. The trucks should automatically pick that up for us and dump it into our dumping designation that we set up here. So we'll hopefully see all this in action. It's going to be somewhat inefficient for a while, because we've got like 1 truck and 1 excavator. It's going to go slow early on, but then we will beef it up. So we're researching copper smelting. Maybe we should be thinking about getting some mining set up over by this copper deposit. Oh, or oil, right? We got a couple things to do. We bring up the overlays. We've got an oil deposit here we want to exploit. We've got coal. That's another thing we want to tap into. Right now, we're relying on charcoal burners basically to supply our coal. Not super efficient. And we eventually want to just save the trees for the construction parts, right? I'm not sure if we have a way to plant trees in this version of the game. Let's take a look at the tech tree and see if we see anything like that. Ramps, conveyor belts, transport balancing, ship weapons, research lab. Irrigated farms, we're going to be interested in that for sure. Ooh, captain's office. What's that all about? Your own office. This is where all the important decisions are made. Growth boost and a plenty of food boost. I'm not sure what that's all about. Ship armor, advanced diesel, power generation, mechanical power storage. This is like flywheels, I think. Edicts, interesting. Don't see the trees. Synthetic rubber, edicts 2, fertilizer, desalinization. Okay, more conveyor belts, faster ones most likely. Steel smelting, maintenance 2, storage 2, wastewater treatment. All right. Corn farming. I don't see growing trees like forestry or something. There it is, tree harvester. Let's see what that says if we click on that guy. Do we get... Okay, there's nothing that can harvest trees faster than this machine. Make sure you assign plenty of service trucks to keep up with the amount of harvested wood. All right. Wood alternative. Alternative recipes that replace wood usage. This is temporary for alpha. Okay. Yeah, that's a workaround for running out of trees, I think. Greenhouse 2, wheat farming. Don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. You guys may see it as I'm going by here. I just don't see it. Something like forestry is what I'm looking for. All right, that's enough of that. Let's get out of here and see how everybody's doing. Are we getting... Turn off the overlay. Kind of a distraction. Are we getting... Yeah, okay, we're processing the new recipe. We're getting slag. Hopefully we got people starting to dump that slag. There it is. There's the start of our little pile. Our little ramp. I think that cycle is complete and is working. We're mining ore, iron ore successfully. We're dumping the slag successfully. That all looks good. Food is doing good. Unity is doing good. So we're in good shape there. Let's see about... Just want to see the diesel production. I'm not sure we can do anything with that oil. No, we can't until we research diesel. That'll probably come next. But let's see about getting a copper mined. I think that's this stuff over here. Yep. And we want to start with a surface mine. So let's get our mine control tower down. Boom. Hopefully they can make it through these trees. We also need fuel depots and stuff, so that our excavators aren't traveling across the map to refuel. We'll get to that. Let's click on this guy. We can see the mining designation looks good. It's right over the copper. Let's go do the mining designation. Do flat again. We'll just kind of grab this surface deposit. Like, how about like that to get us started? Now, I don't think we need to have a dumping designation over here because when that copper gets smelted, and we're going to have to put a whole nother operation here, another blast furnace to process the copper, then they can use the same dump site that we've got going. Okay, we just got a warning. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Low maintenance. So I mentioned earlier that in the beginning, they gave all our trucks and everything a surplus of maintenance. Now we're starting to get low. You can see we can use Unity to repair. And we'll probably do it. I don't like doing that, but we probably will. And let's see, did I ever build the maintenance depot? I don't think I did. So there's a building we want to get going here. Let's go to buildings, maintenance depot. This is going to consume copper. It'll take impure copper or regular copper. We've got 276 good copper on us. Let's build this guy. Yeah, we haven't done this yet. Boy, it makes sense to put this near a copper smelting operation too. Before we place this, let's spend a little bit of time setting up another smelting operation, but this time for copper. Where could we do it? Doesn't matter. What are we going to need? It's going to look pretty much identical to this. We need a supply of coal or charcoal, smokestack, a couple metal casters, blast furnace, and then maybe a warehouse nearby. Wonder if we should just do that down this way, kind of by our copper mine. These trees are a little bit of a nuisance. I suppose we could do it down here. Let's see. It'll be a little snug. We could do it. Let's put the overlay on just so I'm not building on top of deposits. We do have a lot of coal underground here. There's a bunch over here too. Should we do it over here? I think we can get one set up. The reason why I want to do this first is because we can hook up the maintenance depot close to the copper mine, because we're going to use copper to produce our maintenance parts. It makes sense to have those things together. We've got a little room over here. Let's try it while we're paused. I think we get our money back if we remove buildings while the game is paused. I could be mistaken on that, but let's just try it. Let's get a whole little facility set up over here. There's our blast furnace. Let's go with another charcoal maker until we get the coal going. We'll pop this guy down. Wood comes in and coal and smoke come out. Where is the smoke for this guy? Okay. Pop that guy down. We need a smokestack. There's just no way to reuse these smokestacks in an easy fashion. So I'm just going to build one for that. I'll build another for this guy. I think that's our smoke coming out here, maybe. Let's do another smokestack. I think that's our smoke coming out. Isn't it? Yeah, I think so. I don't know what that is. This little extension there, I'm not sure. All right, then we want our two metal casters. I think it's the same kind of thing. Let's look and see. We got to wait for copper smelting to finish its research before we can even see the formula. I'm pretty sure it's 2-to-1 again, but I'm not positive. Let's go ahead and hit play and just let that research complete. We can look at this tutorial message here. It says, low maintenance. Some entities are running out of maintenance, and they may start breaking down soon. They will. In order to get more maintenance, you should prioritize researching and building a maintenance depot. Once operational, you will need to supply it with products, and it will start maintaining all of your machines and vehicles. In the meantime, you can spend Unity for quick repair action to fix machines and vehicles that need it most. I'm going to try to avoid doing that. We're probably going to do it, but I'm going to try to avoid it. All right, let's hit play again. It's going. Just waiting for the copper smelting research to complete, and then we can see the formula and just verify that's like 1 blast furnace to 2 these metal caster guys. Unity, we're accruing Unity. So we can use it for maintenance if we want. Like I said, we probably will. It's a little tight here early on in the game to meet all the needs without using that Unity. All right, we're done with the copper. Let's pause it. Now let's check the new recipe. Copper ore, we get 8. Yeah, same thing as the iron, right? 9 ore plus 4 coal for heat. Get you 8 molten metal in 20 seconds. So that, I think, maps out to 2 of these metal casters. Let's put these guys down, kind of like we did before. I'll leave a little more room in case we figure out what this little poker guy is, what this little thing popping out is. I have a feeling that's the slag, and maybe we need a special hookup for that that we haven't researched. So I'm going to leave a little bit of room so we could connect something to that. I didn't do that at the with the iron casters, so we'll leave a little bit more out here. Let's take a look at this. Just see. Got 1 input port. So that, I'm going to push this back a little bit, like I said. Boom. And then we'll do another guy here. These guys can practically touch each other. I don't think we're going to have trucks going through here. And then let's hook up the connections. This is going to be the outer one. All I got to do is click on the arrow and it picks the right type of transport. And this guy, that. And again, we've got room. If this is a transport, we've got room to kind of snap in and connect it later on. What else? We've got charcoal burner with exhaust. We've got blast furnace with exhaust hooked up. We've got 2 metal casters, maybe storage. And then the maintenance, right? These guys, eventually when we get the belts, we'll want a belt going straight into our maintenance depot. Let's see about popping that guy down. It's here. Initially, they're just going to have to send it in kind of manually. You know what we could do is put a buffer. I could put a warehouse here, and then I'll put from the warehouse into the maintenance depot. Let's take a look at what that's going to look like if we did that. We'll go to storage, unit storage, right? 2 in and 2 out. We could do that. This is going to get us impure copper, by the way. I guess we could always tear this up later if we want to change it. And initially, we don't have conveyor belts, so we won't be able to use this, but let's do it just for future planning. This may turn out to be a good idea. It may turn out to be not so good. Let's do it like that. We got a lot of stuff queued up. Let's go ahead and hit play. Dismiss that. Let's pick a new research. Do we want the diesel or construction? Let's do diesel. Get that going. Ooh, loose storage is good too. Let's get the diesel going first. Start the research. Boom. Keep out of that. Turn off our overlay. And then let's just take a look at how things are doing, and then we will call it an episode. Water facility is fully stocked up with water. We've got a rainwater harvester that's also just about fully stocked. That's getting us 1 unity per month. That's all good. We've got 96 people, 8 free workers, 89 months of food. That all looks great to me. Look at our truck queue. 71 seconds in queue. It's red, I believe. We probably need to build another pickup truck. Let's take a look, see what that costs. We're probably okay to do this. Why don't we build, oh boy, we're down to 50 iron plates, but we saw that we're successfully mining the iron. It's a slow process right now, but let's build a truck. Food looks pretty good. We're at 100% fertility, and that's due to us having the alternating potatoes and manure or fertilizer cycle. That's going to stay maximum productivity, I believe. Water is not so good. And if we had trucks, they would be taking this water and I think feeding it, or maybe not, to our farms. Maybe not. Maybe we got to upgrade to get irrigated farms before they'll do that. Although I thought we saw trucks dropping off water. Let's see. Nope, doesn't look like those two trucks are going to do it. Yeah, we're backing up because we just don't have enough trucks to move everything now. But we're making iron. This guy still has resource. We'll leave the boost on while as long as he's able to make construction parts. We're at 132 construction parts. That looks good. So yeah, not too bad. We're off to a decent start. We're getting through the tech tree pretty good. We're about to spin up our new copper mining operation. We'll need to build an excavator for that. Guess we can get that queued up. We kind of have to do it. Otherwise, there's nothing going to get mined. So not bad. We got to worry about coal. We got to worry about the diesel. That's over here in the black area here. But we'll get to those things in future episodes. For now, this is Glidercat signing off saying thanks so much for watching. Enjoy having you here with me on this journey of Captain of Industry. This is the alpha version that I'm playing. I think it's only open to people who have contributed to the Kickstarter campaign. That campaign is over, but you can still contribute on their website. I believe there's a link in the description of this video. You can find that. Or if you're having any kind of trouble, just go ahead and put a comment and I'll see if I can help you out. But yeah, very, very cool, very fun, very tough. This game is tough in the beginning. It's brutal. So we'll just see. I think we're okay. I'm not positive. Maintenance is an issue, so we're going to have trucks breaking down and all that good stuff probably pretty soon. But we'll get to that when we get to it. For now, again, Glidercat signing off. I will see you in the next episode.